let's talk about it. 250K, 249, I think was the exact number.
Yeah,
249K for Drake and Party Next Door.
I was off. I was off.
And
I wanted to bet you.
And you wanted to bet.
I wanted to bet you my life savings.
The only reason I said that is because P&D was on the album, so I figured maybe it might not get much traction.
It ain't even matter.
You know the bitches like Party Next Door.
When you say, I feel like when you say anything,
I don't know about that.
Because listen, there's a difference when Drake drops a solo album versus when he drops a collab album. Usually collab albums do a little bit worse. Yeah, but now that you got P&D on it, which is not that big of an artist, P&D average is about 30K.
But it's still Drake. Drake averages alone. Honestly, Nevermind was his worst drop, and that was like 200 plus.
Yeah, which is insane.
Well, people are gonna click it, bro.
Yeah. And off of the battle, like people wanted.
That's another thing. I figured because of the battle, not many people are still listening to him.
I do think that those numbers would be different if the battle never happened. Do you think they'd be higher?
I think so.
You think the battle hurt it, or plussed it?
No, I think it hurt it.
I think it hurt it too.
I think it hurt it because honestly,
think this would have done like 300.
Maybe more.
I feel like it's where it's
maybe
supposed
more
to be right
because
now.
when you think about it, when Drake doesn't drop for a while, he gets big numbers.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I feel like it really did affect it.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I don't know.
What's a while?
Huh?
What's a while?
Like when he
for
doesn't
Drake,
drop for like a full on year or
year
and a half, he tends to get bigger numbers. Like when CLB dropped.
It's been For All the Dogs Deluxe was what, like late October? Late October, right? The 2023, but like we're in 2025.
Let me see.
Because he dropped honestly Nevermind.
I think it was November. I think.
But that's my thing with Drake. So that's what I've always said is like I think Drake should take this amount of time that he's taken. I think this should be regular, but instead it's been
November 17th.
November 17th.
Okay, of 2023. So you're still talking a year.
When did Honestly Nevermind drop though?
A year and 3 months.
Who cares about Honestly Nevermind?
Which is more than
too far in between,
a typical Drake distance.
When did that drop? Because I'm curious to see when Honestly Nevermind dropped versus when For All the Dogs dropped.
Honestly Nevermind was 2022.
June 17, 2022.
Yeah.
And For All the Dogs was...
So he already took over a year for an album before.
For All the Dogs was like November 17th, Deluxe.
Of 2022.
Just every 6 months he got an album.
Or 2023.
No, I knew it wasn't that fast, but
right?
yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. I guess that is kind of a...
So within a year,
that's less
and For All the Dogs that had a lot of numbers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, that shit still is doing numbers.
Yeah.
I still listen to it.
Yeah, no, I will come around to I'm the minority of the For All the Dogs opinion, I guess.
But 250, we're still not gonna act like that's not a big ass number.
No, it's a dub, man.
For that, you got Spotify, Apple Music now. Like people don't really do many sales now. That's the thing.
It's a dub. People are doing sales. You didn't have a lead single. Now you did promote it through like it was very well known that this was coming out.
Yo, for sure.
But like you didn't have a lead single. You didn't. So like for that to do 250K, like over Honestly Nevermind, which was a complete surprise drop. Like, hey, it's dropping tonight. Blah blah blah. For it to do over that, I think was a huge dub for Drake, man. I think that shows you what I've been saying. People are going to miss Drake. People want to tune into Drake. And well, I think the product we got was not that great. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's that great though.
I didn't like it at all.
I'd say it's bad, not terrible.
Well, we kind of know.
It definitely wasn't terrible. It was bad.
We kind of know what we expected from the album.
There was a couple decent songs.
No, there was some. I'd say some pretty good songs on there, but
it was at least 3-4 hitters on there for sure. And then
for sure,
probably like 5-6 good songs. Then the rest is however you gonna take it.
Yeah. See, I'll be honest with you. The only songs I'm listening to, the only songs I'm listening to are not the one that's labeled with Yebba, but the other one Yebba's on. I'm blanking on the name. Or no. Sorry, it's not Yebba. It's a girl that sounds like her that sings. Is that the one with the girl singing? It's like kind of slower and sadder.
Kind of like mid album.
Yeah. So that one, Give Me a Hug, obviously. Nokia, obviously.
Brain Steel, I actually like that one.
Raining in Houston. Yeah, Brain Steel.
Dope. I like that one.
Brain Steel's kind of left my little rotation. Or Brian Steele, yeah. That one's kind of okay. That one's kind of left my rotation, but
really? I don't mind it.
No, it's I won't call it a solid album because it's still like it's still at the end of the day
it's not a Drake top 5. It's not
3 for 21. It's damn near at the bottom of his discography for me.
It's so weird,
but this is still a dub.
Yeah, it's weird because like these albums are probably so amazing, but we just know what we expect from these artists now. It's like they did it once, and you always think about the first time they did it. Mm-hmm. And then you never think again like it's never gonna be like those albums in the past.
Yeah,
but like Nothing Was the Same was probably his best project he's ever dropped.
But I like that. I like
better than Take Care. Take Care was fucking up there. Like
I just feel it'd be idiotic for us to expect him to deliver
like a Take Care or Nothing Was the Same
a solo album when he collabing with somebody. That's why like when I name like joints and shit, I try to stay away from collab albums, but everybody just be like, oh, he on the project the whole time. I understand the third. All right, it's like, all right, whatever. I mean,
it's still a collab album.
Is this the worst though of his collab albums?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't like.
I think by far.
What a Time to Be Alive shits on it.
We just gotta let it sit.
The one with 21 shits on it.
The one with 21. Can I just say that one's really good? Yeah, that's in my opinion. That's probably the best collab. I know some people say What a Time.
Well, I was gonna say the one with him and Future is actually a solid.
But him and Future could do better too.
It was a good project though.
I don't know, bro.
I could do that project.
I'm not the biggest guy. You know. I had the take on it. I had it pretty low when we did our Kendrick Drake Cole discography stuff. I had it very low. So I know I'm in the minority there. I just feel like him and Future could have done way better. Like I think of all the singles that they've dropped, the Life is Good, Wait for You, like those are all, to me, in my opinion, smoking everything on that album.
I just liked What a Time because of all the like Future like trappish beats on there. Like,
for sure,
it fit in perfectly.
I just feel like
the chemistry was there.
I feel like they've done better though.
No, they have.
Especially today, they could do better.
Yeah,
for an album,
like great. Now.
Yeah,
yeah.
And honestly, the two solo songs with Drake and because Future had Jersey, and then Drake had 30 for 30. Those are actually my two favorite songs on the project.
30 for 30 is good.
Yeah,
those were dope.
I like the Diamonds Dancing too.
Diamonds Dancing is good. Yeah. Scholarships was good.
Big Rings.
The intro.
Big Rings and Jump.
Digital Dash was fucking nuts. That's still in my rotation.
Big Rings, Digital Dash, and
that's like
Jump
actually
Man
one of them that I still listen to today.
Big Rings. I cannot listen to that.
I love that song.
Fucking chorus is just too fucking irritating.
Dog, it's so up the times that like it works for me. You know what I mean?
See, Jump
Man, because it sounds like when it was made.
That was never one of them songs I ever thought.
Jump Man gets overplayed for me. I can't listen to that now. I skip it.
Yeah, now it's a skip. But that's because we heard it.
Yeah, that's because it's like overplayed. But like the songs that's like not overplayed, like
obviously.
Big Rings wasn't that for me.
Really, I love that song. That's a good song.
As far as the Drake thing goes, man. Again, I just want to say first, like.
Props to him. He still got $250K. I didn't even expect him to get that. But
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like for people to say that Drake was dead is just dumb. There's just still too much behind him. There's too much going. I do want to say I want to walk back and kind of clarify because I was trying to make a point. I wasn't making it last pod. Was like the suppression stuff that's going on. I don't think he's being naturally suppressed in the way we see these extremist Twitter accounts, which fuck off, like are promoting the fact that Drake is getting suppressed because he's not on this playlist, he's not on that Dude, he's on Rap Caviar, the biggest Spotify playlist. Like he's not getting that. Rob Markman, shout out to Rob Markman. He has a video on his channel. He's an artist himself, so he knows, and he's worked for distribution companies, so he knows all the ins and outs of the DSPs, and he broke down why Drake's album isn't getting suppressed. What likely happened is that he had it from his source that it got turned in on Thursday, and so it takes a couple of days for it to kick in, as opposed to if you turn it in a week before. They have all the pictures ready, they have the playlist that it's going to be on, all of the back end stuff that needs to happen for these songs to go or these songs to reach the places that they want to reach. So
now, mind you, though, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to retract. I didn't say that Drake was gonna be washed up or done after this.
No, I know.
My point was, I think he just needs to, like I forgot what homeboy's name was that was here with us.
Bryce.
Yeah, like he was saying, you got to wait a little bit because you got people got to
Which
forget
Bryce was
about
right
this.
too, man. Shout out to Bryce for checking me on that.
People got to forget about this whole
He's
beef,
right.
and then once you come back from it and you release a solid project, people are gonna forget about it. You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna come back to? I mean, yeah, it's like one of the biggest beefs of our generation.
It is,
but
for sure.
It didn't go on for that long. I don't even think it lasted damn near a whole summer.
It did.
It
The
felt like
repercussions
it went
of
by.
it.
Bro, Jay-Z and Nas went on for years. That shit went on for a couple years.
The drops in between those was what made it. Yeah. If they was dropping,
that's the thing. They dropped it like multiple. Like he dropped one, then he dropped one the same night.
Yeah,
the next morning there was another.
But the thing
one.
is, though, this had a longer shelf life because of the internet.
It was more talked about.
Yeah,
because it's a big generational beef that everyone is going back to. That's why it's still talked about to this day.
Well, that and Kendrick just kept dropping, bro.
I mean, other than the fact it happened last year.